Let's begin our conversation about oil heating with a discussion on basic electrical. Electronics will be part of your everyday job. 90% of the problems you encounter will be electrical in nature. You will not understand anything else about any part of HVAC or specifically oil heat if you don't understand basic electrical. So this is pretty important. Electricity is a fundamental element of nature. Electricity starts when an atom consisting of an electron and a proton. These electrons jump from atom to atom. Remember, electrons have a negative charge, protons have a positive charge. The movement of the electrons creates an electric current. With the use of a proper conductor, the current will move in a controlled manner and will become usable. Electronics is the study of the movement of electricity through wires, switches, and loads. So let's start with the conductor. Conductors are substances like wire, metal, earth, and water where electrical current can easily pass. Keep in mind as you go through your career that the human body is a great conductor of electricity. So be careful. Insulators are substances such as rubber, cloth, dry wood, and glass that resist the flow of electricity. Insulators are found on the top of power poles and around wires. Insulators are there for your safety and to isolate electrical wires. Most insulation you will deal with will be rubber or plastic. Electricity is produced by one of four methods. Friction creates static electricity. Chemically is how electricity is produced in a battery. Magnetism is how electricity is produced in a power plant. Mechanically is how electricity is produced in a thermocouple. Electromagnetic force is one that is created by a magnet spinning inside wires. The current that is generated by the spinning magnet is sent out over the wires to do work. This is voltage, power, and amperage. Voltage is the potential for electricity to do work. Voltage is measured in volts. Current is the movement of electrons. Current is measured and recorded in amps. Current's measurement is how fast the electrons are moving. Resistance is the force that opposes electrical flow. If there were to be no resistance, then the current would run uncontrolled and would become what is known as a short circuit. Resistance is measured in ohms. Wattage is the measurement of how much power is used. A watt equals 1 amp of current flowing with a pressure or potential of 1 volt. Watts are used by the power companies to bill customers. So we have two types of current that we use. We have alternating current, or AC, and we have direct current, which is also DC. Direct current is known as DC. Direct current is what is produced by batteries and is primarily has been used in automotive, although we are seeing more and more coming into the digital controls of heating and air conditioning. Direct current is used inside high-tech electrical devices like your computers and iPads. Direct current is used in a lot of higher-end, more expensive control devices. Alternating current is known as AC. Alternating current is what is available from the power company. Alternating current has a wave pattern to the voltage levels that vary between positive and negative. In the United States, this change happens between 60 times per second. So we say we have an alternating current, 60 hertz, which says it alternates between the positive and negative 60 times per second. If you took a picture of an alternating current wave pattern, you will see that it starts at 0 volts, quarter cycle brings it up, could be to 170 volts, back down to 0 volts at half cycle, and then one complete cycle brings it back to 0 volts after it goes negative. So this happens 60 times per second, which is known as the frequency. So the frequency is the measurement of the AC voltage shifts from positive to negative. Frequency is measured in hertz. This is usually based on times per second. In the United States, the frequency of all power systems is 60 hertz. Now in Europe, it's 50 hertz, so it's very, very important to take a look at labels on systems that you might see, that someone may have purchased, and make very sure you have a system that is set up for 60 hertz. Now, line voltage is another term we're going to talk about. Line voltage is the power coming in from the power company. Line voltage is high voltage and in most cases can cause you serious harm, if not death. Line voltage is available from wall plugs. Control voltage is lower voltage. Control voltage in the heating and air conditioning industry is 24 VAC. VAC is volts AC, or alternating current voltage. Control voltage is designed to be easier and safer to handle. So these are the basic terms that you really need to understand as we move forward. Have to understand alternating current, have to understand direct current, have to understand frequency. Important to understand the differences between line voltage and control voltage. And we also have to have an understanding of what volts is, what current is, and what resistance is. And from there we move on.